Happy New Year, everyone, and welcome to a new crochet tutorial. I always associate New Year's Eve with lots of sparkle and glitter, so I was in the mood to crochet myself a sparkling accessory for the celebration. I searched through my yarn stash and found this yarn, Hobbii Universe XL. It's 98% acrylic and 2% polyester. And those 2% are actually a thin metallic strand that gives the yarn its beautiful sparkle. One skein has 100 grams or 240 yards. The recommended hook size is between 4 and 5 millimeters. The yarn is labeled as category 3, but in my opinion, it's quite fine. It feels more like category 2 or even a category 1. So I decided to use a 3.75 millimeters hook. In just one evening, I crocheted this simple triangular scarf, worked with chains and trebles. After I finished crocheting, the scarf looked a bit curled, so I steamed it to improve the drape and texture. I had only a small amount of yarn left, so I did some math, cut the remaining yarn into 19-inch strands, and used them to make tassels. If I had more yarn left, I would have made the tassels fuller, but since this is an accessory I'll only wear once, I decided to keep this project to only one skein. The tassels are a bit thin, but that's fine with me. I think the rich colors of the yarn and the sparkle really make up for it. The finished measurements are 60 inches along the longest side of the triangle and 15 inches in height, not including the tassels. You can easily adjust this pattern to other sizes, and of course you can use any yarn of your choice. I wish you all lots of creativity and many fabulous crochet projects in the new year 2026. Happy New Year and happy crocheting! The starting chain must be a multiple of 12 plus 4. For the actual scarf, I started with 208 chains, but I'm going to make a small sample to demonstrate this pattern, and for my sample, I will start with 64 chains. And I crochet them quite loosely. 1, 2, 3. Here I have 64 chains and I'm ready to start the first row, which is very simple. It's a row of single crochets and I will be crocheting into the back humps of the chains. Into the second chain from the hook, I make a single crochet. We never count the chain on the hook. We always start counting from the next one. 1, 2, this is the second chain, and working into the back hump only, I make a single crochet. And now I will simply make a single crochet into each chain across. And again, I'm working into the back humps, but you can work into the chains if you prefer to do that. Here is the first row. It's a row of single crochets. I turn my work and I start the next row with 4 chains. 1, 2, 3, 4. These 4 chains count as the first treble, and these 4 chains correspond to the first single crochet over here. So I'm going to skip the first single crochet, and into the next one I work a treble. So yarn over 2 times, insert the hook, and finish the treble. So now it counts as I have 2 trebles worked, and into the next single crochet I also make a treble. And now it counts as I have 3 trebles worked. Next, 3 chains. 1, 2, 3. And I skip the next 3 single crochets. 1, 2, 3, and into the next one I make a treble. And also into each one of the next 2 single crochets I will make a treble as well. So over here I have 3 trebles, 3 chains, 3 trebles, and now again I make 3 chains. 1, 2, 3, and I skip 3 single crochets. 1, 2, 3, and into each one of the next 3 single crochets I work a treble. 1, 2, 3. And that's how I continue crocheting this row. Here I am at the end of this row, and I ended it with 3 trebles. Now I turn my work, and I'm going to make slip stitches into the next 3 trebles and also the next 3 chains. So this is the first treble, and here I make a slip stitch. This is the next treble, here I make a slip stitch. This is the next treble, I make a slip stitch. So over here I made 3 slip stitches, 1 slip stitch into each treble. And now over here I also make slip stitches into each chain. 1, 2, 3. Now into the next treble I make a slip stitch and 4 chains. 1, 2, 3, 4. And these 4 chains count as the first treble, which corresponds to the treble over here. And into each one of the next 2 trebles, I make a treble. So that's 1, and 2. So over here I have the first block of 3 trebles of this row, and over here there was a decrease which I made with slip stitches. Now I make 3 chains, 1, 2, 3, and into each one of the trebles over here I make a treble. 1, 2, 3. So this pattern is very easy. I'm going to work a treble into each treble, and for chain spaces I'm gonna make 3 chains. So next I make 3 chains, 1, 2, 3, and then into each one of these trebles I make a treble. 1, 2, 3. And that's how I continue crocheting. Here I am at the end of the row. I have 1 chain through space and 3 trebles over here, and I'm going to leave them unworked. So I'm gonna have a decrease on this side as well. I turn my work, and now I'm going to repeat the same as what I did in the previous row. First, I'm going to make a slip stitch into all of these stitches. Into the first treble, I make a slip stitch. Into the second treble, I make a slip stitch. And into the third treble, I make a slip stitch. Now I make a slip stitch into each one of these 3 chains. 1, 2, 3. Into the next treble I make a slip stitch, and then 4 chains. 1, 2, 3, 4. And these 4 chains count as a treble, which corresponds to this treble right here. And now into each one of these 2 trebles I make a treble. 1, 2, and over here it's very easy now. So 3 chains and then 3 trebles. And then again, it's gonna be 3 chains, 3 trebles, 3 chains, 3 trebles, all the way across. And again, I will leave the last chain 3 space and the last 3 trebles unworked. And that way, I will be getting these decreases on each side of the triangle. And here at the end of the row, again, I'm leaving 1 chain 3 space and 3 trebles unworked. And I'm gonna continue crocheting this way until I have only 1 block of 3 trebles left. Now I only have 1 block of 3 trebles right in the middle, so I can fasten off there. And this is how this triangular scarf is worked.